Hey guys, what's up? So today in this video I'll be talking about the Rocky Horror Picture Show. No, not the 2016 version, the 1975 version, and it is freaking weird. So if you haven't seen it, basically like this couple, Brad and Janet. Brad kind of sounds like a name of a frat guy, sort of. If like anyone's named Brad and is watching this, I'm sorry. Just joking. Anyways, like they decide to go to their old high school teacher's house or something like that, like science teacher. I don't know exactly why. I mean, actually, I guess like I think like both of them like met in that class and kind of fell in love. So yeah, basically like on the way there, like they run to a dead end. They're like, this isn't even right. So they back up and basically the guy's spare tire like pops. So they like go to this castle or something because they need to like call a mechanic. And basically like throughout the whole movie, like people just break out into song and stuff like that, and like a good portion of the movie is singing. So I mean it's a musical. So if that's not really y'all's thing, then I mean you probably shouldn't watch it. Yeah, it's freaking weird. So basically, they like the couple go into the castle, like this like kind of like creepy looking butler dude, I think, like ushers them inside, and they come across like a bunch of people like dancing and like like they keep on repeating like let's do the time warp again like a couple of times, and like they have like interesting like outfits. And like it's really funny because Janet keeps on like fainting like every few minutes. She's like, "Oh, Brad," and like she just faints into his arms. It's hilarious. Like, oh my gosh, it's so cheesy how like they pretended to faint in the movies. Like it just like she just puts her hand on her forehead, just like basically yeah. And Brad's like, "Stay calm, stay calm, okay? I need you passing out." Um, and basically yeah, like pretty soon you meet the host who's like who's a transvestite, and he's like, I am a friendly, I am a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania, and you figure out like exactly where that is. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but I mean you eventually figure out. So yeah, basically like it's a convention, like they and a couple like stumbled like into a convention that they had, and basically the doctor, like the host, he created life. Um, by life, I mean like this really muscular dude, and basically like everyone breaks out singing stuff like that, as is I guess what this movie the element has in it. And basically like this dude like just comes out of like this deep freezer with like a gash across his forehead, like on a motorcycle. And basically the host, I think his name's Frank or something, like Frank kills him because like Rocky, which is like the guy who got brought to life, like he just seems to be having a good time. He's like, I'm not having this. I want all your attention to myself. Basically, yeah. So Frank kills Eddie. I think that's his name, in front of like everyone, and people are like understandably shocked. Are like, what the fuck's going on, man? So basically, yeah, like instead of like Brian Janet like getting being able to like call a mechanic, like Frank just procrastinates and stuff like that. Like he lets them stay a night in separate rooms, and basically like he like seduces them. It's really weird because like he'll come into like Janet's room, like he'll sound just like Brad. It's freaking weird. And then like basically they start kissing, then she's like, wait a second, you're not Brad. And he's like, yeah, I'm not. And then yeah, it's I don't know like what the message of the movie is, like that you should embrace your sexuality, or like I honestly don't know. And yeah. It's interesting. The songs are pretty good. Family, I think Tim Curry or something like that is like plays as Frank, and I mean I've seen him in movies before, but like whenever he was a lot older, and like I had to look at looked up the cast like out of curiosity. I was like, wait, Tim Curry. I hardly even recognize the guy like because like he has like makeup and stuff like that. He's like wearing fishnets and like high heels. He's kind of wearing like I don't know how to describe it. Like I guess like straps or something. It's very interesting. I'm not gonna lie, he looks good in it. So yeah, basically like it's a weird really weird movie. But again, it was made in the '70s, so uh, like apparently that was just a very interesting time. I mean, obviously I wasn't there because I mean I wasn't even born yet, but I mean I've heard that yeah, people who grew up in these are like, yeah, it was freaking weird. But yeah, y'all should check it out. It's like almost two it's almost 2 hours. And yeah, I mean, like I said, if you aren't a fan of movies where people just like burst on the song and they start dancing, then it's definitely not me for you. And like I heard that like it was really gory. For some reason, like, oh yeah, the movie is really gory, but the only really like gory thing that happens is where like Frank kills Eddie with like I feel like a pickaxe or something in the fridge. Like there is like blood there, but it's not like a lot of gore. Also, okay, there's this one part. Okay, so basically, like they're all having dinner and stuff like that. Like the professor, like Rocky, and a few of Frank's like his servants. Them and basically they find out that like Frank basically served them like Eddie's cooked flesh, and basically Frank just like knocks everything off the table, including the tablecloth, and like slides like the lid off, and like they see it's pretty messed up. Like they see like Eddie's body, and like it just see like his organs and stuff. Like I mean, if you're pretty squeamish, I mean, yeah, that's like that, and like Frank killing it. It's really like the only like kind of gory stuff, but still. I mean, if you want to like watch a movie and say like what the fuck every few minutes, like what the fuck's going on, and like just be utterly confused about like just what the hell is happening, then you should definitely watch this movie. It is pretty good. It's not my favorite movie. It's not a horror movie, even though it says like Rocky Horror. Not it's not scary at all. I mean, how do you take like a horror movie where people just like break out into song, where it's like most of the movie? I mean, how can you take that like seriously? And yeah, y'all should check it out. Anyways, hope you guys like this video. So be sure to give it a thumbs up or thumbs down. Really helps my channel either way because gotta get them views for the YouTube channel. So I mean, either way, like I'm still gonna get views. So yeah, you can dislike this. Then leave a comment down below, telling me if you've seen this movie before, and if you have, like, what you think of it. Like, have you seen a remake? Is the remake any good? And yeah, so I will see you guys on Friday. Oh yeah, if you're new here, sup? Welcome to my channel. I post videos on Mondays and Fridays, usually if I'm not lazy. If I'm not being lazy, right? Alright, guys. I'll see you in a few days. Alright. Bye.